Have you ever noticed something strange at work? Some people walk into a meeting, say just a few words, and everyone listens. But others talk for minutes, and nobody really takes them seriously. And the strange part is, respect at work isn't always about intelligence. It's not even about how hard you work. Very often, it comes down to small behavioral signals that quietly tell people whether they should respect you or ignore you. On this channel, we break down the psychology behind workplace behavior and professional influence. And today, we're going to talk about 5 behaviors that secretly destroy your authority at work. Most people do these things without even realizing it. Behavior 1. Over-explaining. The first behavior is over-explaining. Many professionals believe that the more they explain their ideas, the more intelligent they will appear. So they keep adding more details. They keep repeating their point. They keep trying to prove that they're right. But psychologically, something very different happens. When someone keeps explaining their idea again and again, people start sensing uncertainty. It creates the impression that the person is trying too hard to convince others. High-status professionals usually do the opposite. They say their point clearly, and then they stop talking. Because real confidence doesn't need endless explanation. Sometimes the most powerful statement in a meeting is simply saying your point and letting silence do the work. Behavior 2. Seeking too much approval. The second behavior that quietly destroys respect is seeking too much approval. Imagine this situation. You present an idea in a meeting, and right after that, you say something like, "Do you think this is okay? Is this a good idea? What do you guys think?" Now asking for feedback is completely normal. But when someone constantly looks for validation, people begin to see them as uncertain. Leaders don't ask for permission every time they speak. They share their thinking clearly, and then invite discussion. That small difference changes how people perceive your confidence. And by the way, if you enjoy learning about the psychology behind workplace behavior like this, consider subscribing. This channel explores the hidden dynamics of professional influence that most people never talk about. Behavior 3. Weak body language. The third signal that affects respect has nothing to do with words. It's body language. In professional environments, people judge confidence extremely quickly. Sometimes, within just a few seconds. Things like avoiding eye contact, nervous smiling, looking down while speaking, or shrinking your posture, all send powerful subconscious signals. They tell people that you are unsure of yourself. And once that perception forms, it becomes difficult to change. That's why confident professionals pay attention, not just to what they say, but also to how they present themselves. Simple things like maintaining eye contact, speaking calmly, and sitting upright can dramatically change how others perceive you. Behavior 4. Talking. Too much in meetings. The fourth behavior that lowers perceived authority is talking too much in meetings. Many people assume that speaking more will make them look knowledgeable. But experienced professionals understand something important. Authority comes from clarity and precision, not from volume. When someone dominates every conversation in a meeting, people begin to tune them out. But when someone speaks selectively, the room pays attention. Silence, used correctly, can actually increase perceived confidence. That's why some of the most respected professionals in a room are often the ones who speak the least, but say the most meaningful things. Behavior 5. Trying too hard to be liked. The final behavior is trying too hard to be liked. Many professionals believe that if they always agree with others, people will respect them. So they avoid disagreement. They say yes to everything. They try to keep everyone happy. But respect and likability are not the same thing. In fact, Leaders who are respected are often willing to disagree when necessary. They remain professional, but they don't sacrifice their opinion just to avoid conflict, because authority requires a certain level of self-assurance. Final insight. Respect at work isn't created through loudness or aggression. It's created through signals. Signals in the way you communicate, the way you present ideas, the way you handle silence, and the way you carry yourself. Once you understand these signals, you start noticing them everywhere, in meetings, in conversations, and in leadership behavior. In the next video, we're going to talk about something equally important: why people interrupt you in meetings. Because interruptions usually aren't random. They often happen when certain psychological signals appear. And once you understand those signals, you can change how people interact with you almost instantly. If you want to understand the psychology behind workplace behavior and professional influence, subscribe to the channel. New video